Hello. If you are coming to this video not live, so I do live readings, but if you are catching this video after the fact, you can hit subscribe and catch me the next time for your free tarot reading. I do about 8 free readings a day. Hello. Yes, I do about 8 free readings a day. So some people, you can still be added to the list if you don't make it in time. You can throw in a donation. So hi everybody. Hello. I wasn't sure who was going to be awake at this time of day. It's the opposite time frame. All right, so I've got Sunrise, Shopaholic. Hello, Jody. How are you? Oh, I'm a little dyslexic. I didn't sleep, so we're getting a little crazy, a little loosey-goosey today, which is fine, right? Lisa Love, Ashley V, Priyanka, oh yay, you changed your name? That's awesome. Your chances of because if people try to find you, now people will be able to find you. So I'm excited. That's cool. All right. Yeah, if you can post a link, try to post a link to your channel so people where I'll look for it for sure. But if you can post a link to your channel, Jody, that way people can check it out here. You're always free to do that. All right, so we got Priyanka, Ashley V, Shopaholic. Okay. All right, and Denise. All right, well, let's see where we're at. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Everybody, we got Sunrise, then Shopaholic, Jody, Lisa Love, Ashley V, Priyanka, Kay, and Denise. Oh my gosh. I'm going to throw you on. Shit. I can't do it. Yeah, you made it. So you guys rock. Thanks for being here. The free list is full. I'm sorry, Jasminer. What the heck? If you even donated like $1, I could put you on the list. Okay? Because I feel bad you keep missing it. But whatever, we're here for it. I'm going to develop a schedule, so I don't know if it's going to make it easier or not easier for people to make it in. But all right, the list is closed. Here it is. And yeah. So Sunrise says, "What does Sagittarius feel and think about me? He still does not delete my number. I don't know why." Okay. So he's not contacting you. How do you know he hasn't deleted your number? You mean he hasn't blocked you? What's going on? I'm just going to flip some cards. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Which ones are we doing? I think we're doing these. All right. Are we doing these? No. Because your question, it says he still does not delete my number, but you haven't contacted him, so how do you know if he's deleted your number? Okay. You separated 3 months ago. Sorry, I'm getting a little. I didn't sleep, so. All right. Well, we'll just figure out what he's thinking and feeling, and then we'll take it from there. All right. He's he might be waiting. He might be waiting for something, waiting for you. You certainly seem to be waiting for him. So let's see. Let's see what's up. What is on his mind? Okay. All right. Sunrise Sagittarius. That's funny. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune is out. Okay. What is he thinking and feeling? Sagittarius, what is he thinking? What is he thinking? All right. You're not waiting on him, but you're doing an energy reading on him. So you're still putting energy into the situation by doing a reading on him. You know what I mean? Does he still, you don't really want him, you just want him to want you. You know what I mean? You just want him to want you. So, because you're not really interested in this person. But you're still feeding the situation energy, you know what I mean? You're not moving on from it. So you're wondering why there's still a connection here, and it's because you haven't moved on, you know? And like they can feel that. They can tell that you haven't moved on. They kind of want to come back. They kind of, you know, they're not... They're trying to make a head over heart decision, and they want to move on. You know what I mean? I know, but if you're doing an energy reading on him, you haven't moved on. This is like, you know, the situation is like the Judgment. Shopaholic, you're number 2. You're next. Shopaholic. You're very much next, so don't go anywhere, okay? But yes, they are closed, so... Alright, how is this person feeling? Feeling about sunrise. How are they feeling about sunrise? How are they feeling about sunrise? Yeah, I kind of was directing the $1 comment at, Jaswinder, because they keep coming in like very much at the end, but you know, $3 will get you on the list. If you want to skip everything, you can do $5. If you have $1 or whatever to float at it, I will probably do your reading. All right, here they are. They're coming. Right. Well, of course, you know, they kind of want to return to the situation, but that this is what they're feeling, but they're trying, you know what I mean? They might be feeling like coming towards you, but in action they're not. So they're just kind of like keeping the memory alive. Yeah. It's conflicting. How do you know that you're in his contacts? You mean like on social media or something? See what I mean? If you're checking up on somebody to see if you're still in their vision, then they're in your energy and you're keeping this connection active in your vibration. All right? You're keeping this connection alive with your thoughts and your feelings that you're putting into it right now. So you think you've gotten over this person, but if you're doing tarot readings on them, you're not. This is the trick, you know? So this person's conflicted. They want to come towards you, but they don't feel like it can happen. They don't feel like it can happen. So they're just kind of like suspended in time, you know? They're suspended in time. They kind of wish they could move forward. I'm in a sassy mood. I just didn't get any sleep. I'm all jacked up on coffee. So I switched to tea. My stomach hurts from all the coffee that I drank. So I'm sorry if I'm a little bit sassy today. It's the truth, though. It's the truth, you know? I know from experience. I know from experience. It's like if you're trying to get over somebody, whatever you do, you can do tarot readings on your mom or your cat or something, but you definitely want to stay away from doing readings on the person that you're trying to get over. You don't want to do that. You don't want to see if anybody's got karma coming to them, because then you're wishing them kind of ill will. You want them to be uncomfortable. If you want them to be uncomfortable, you're manifesting discomfort for yourself. So if you want to get over somebody, you just wish them well, and then every time you think about them, you just wish them well and you move on. If you have shit in your house that you want to burn, yeah. So he still has feelings, but he still has feelings. All right, so he still has feelings? Yeah. I feel like they're slowly but surely coming out of this, you know what I mean? They do feel connected. They feel connected, but they're working hard to give up the worries and get back into a decent sleep schedule and not be too concerned about it, because they don't feel like there's a way to move forward, you know? So feelings, Sagittarius feelings. They don't feel like they have any energy. They don't have anything to invest. You know what I mean? They don't have the energy. They don't feel like they can make you happy. They don't see success in it, so they just can't. You know what I mean? There's no path forward. And dudes want to feel like they're successful. They want you to see them as being successful. And if they just can't, you know, they also might not have enough money with these cards. They might be feeling like they're not stable. Maybe their employment is a little bit shaky, and they just don't have the coin to try and to make this go forward. So, because yeah, we're still on sunrise, but we're almost done. So yeah, you're the Queen of Pentacles here, though. Okay, so you know they see you as a nurturing person and a loving person, and that's great. But the thing about the Queen of Pentacles is you got to decide where you want to invest your energy. You know. So where do you want to invest your energy? Because, you know, you could have a nice, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Because people keep all kinds of things from old relationships when they're not quite ready to move on. And didn't you say this was a couple of years ago? You know, lots of people remain like Facebook friends or whatever with their, you know, they just do. And if you are, and as long as you stay this curious about them, the energy doesn't close out. Is that the reading? All right. Thank you. I just wish I just think that if you're stuck in disappointment with this is a final message. If you're stuck in disappointment like this, and feeling like there's no closure and stuff like that, that is how you end up pulling in another relationship. You end up manifesting another relationship that shows you the same exact behavior, because you're still asking about it. So just try to get into a sense of satisfaction in your own life. Do some things that light you up. You're an attractive person at this time. Yeah. So just take care of yourself. You know, think about what kind of things light you up, and yeah, don't even worry about this person anymore. If you're liking tarot, you know, try to think about questions about like work and spiritual questions and stuff like that, so you don't keep asking about him. That way this whole energy can die down, because you're going to be focused on your new hobby, painting or whatever. It's going to be like, you're an author, you're going to school, you're writing, you're doing this, you're doing that, and you're not worried about him anymore. You're all glowed up because you're thinking about yourself, okay? And then you'll be attractive to new opportunities and whatever. So, yay! That's the final thing. Shopaholic is next. Thank you. All right. We're on to Shopaholic. This one person keeps talking to me while I'm watching this. Is it the person you're asking about? Blah, 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 blah. All right. All right, let me see. All right. My friend Crow died a few months ago. I wanted to know if he has anything to say to me. All right, let's see. Now that I had a chance to look at your question, it answers my question. So, okay. All right. I don't want to use this deck for this question. All right, messages. No. Okay. Hello, Survivor Woman. All right, you guys. I appreciate everybody for being here. The 8 free readings kind of filled up pretty quick. So if you have a question, you can be added for like $3 a donation. So let me know if you decide to go that route with PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, any of that stuff. Yeah, you can be added. I do kind of, I don't do readings past 3 hours because 3 hours is when I turn into an absolute pumpkin. You can also do a private reading. Yes, the free list is closed. You can be added for a donation though. If you want to donate something, you can be added to the list. I've got the thing is up here, PayPal, Venmo, Cash App. I think there's another one. There's lots of options if you look in the description box. But thank you all for being here. All right. We're going to see if Crow has messages for Shopaholic. So, right? Shopaholic, is that your question? Right? We're looking to see if Crow has the person I'm. Yeah, exactly. That's what I. That's what I mean. But I'm asking if Crow has messages for Shopaholic, which is the question. Yeah, Crow. I understand that this person is deceased, so I don't. I still flip cards. I'm not like a so Shopaholic. I still flip cards. It's the primary method that I'm most comfortable with. Like, I do feel sometimes like there is somebody in the room with, like, there's an energy and there's a thickness in the air and there's like, it's just more electric. Things sometimes sound different. But I'm not like a fully actualized medium where I can just pull the message out of thin air. All right, so if they're here and they have a message, it's facilitated with the cards. So I shuffle, the cards come out, and then I'll let you know what's coming through. Because I do feel like there is an energy here for you that wants to talk. I can't see this person, Okay, I can't see anybody. Sometimes I can hear stuff. There was like last summer, there was a lady in the park. There was a lady in the park who was in spirit, and I heard her. So, right? So we're gonna see what we get. I know it's fucking hilarious, okay? Alright. The thing is, like, I don't even know if I don't know who you are, or even if there is a person named Crow. Like, I'm not that kind of, not that kind of psychic. I'm just like, let's see if this person has a message for you from the spirit world. Okay, okay. Okay. Mm. All right. You're not the first person to try this question with me. All right, let's see. I'm kind of I am getting information, and it starts with this. You know, they see you kind of recovering from something, and like kind of gathering your strength to go at a new beginning with something. And I don't know if it's going to be like a business opportunity, or so it could be, right? We don't know. But see this, you know, it's like you're getting over something, you're gathering the strength, and you're getting ready to make a new start, right? I mean, and you wouldn't even have to be a tarot reader to get that message. But they want you to know that it's going to be good. Like, um, you're going to have enough money or whatever. Like, it's going to be good for you. It's going to lead to stability and stuff like that. But it can be like just personal, something in your life, like some kind of self-improvement. So if you've been looking at trying to cut back, that was his nickname when he was alive. Right, yes, Crow. I got all of that with the first question. When you said, you know, let's see if messages, if this Crow person has messages for me. I got that person was deceased, and that this is probably him. Yeah. So that's really cool. It's a nice little message, like that they're here, they're around you, and that whatever you're building, it is that your dream is that you're working towards, or you're trying to gather the strength to move towards, it's going to work out, you know. So it feels like some kind of a hobby or a business thing or something. Maybe something you guys talked about when he was alive. And yeah, I don't know if you can see this card, but they are around you and you can talk to them. So this person, this Crow, nickname Crow, this person, you can talk to them. They're still around you, okay? It's just that if you want to receive the message from that person without, you know, any kind of psychic or tarot reader or any kind of that kind of crap, then you can do it. You have to get into like the receiving mode, which involves a bit of meditation. And then you can, depending on the degree of your allowance and belief, you might be able to see them or hear them. You might get a smell, or you might start thinking thoughts in your head, and you'll be like, wow, that sounds like his voice. This sounds like something that he would say. So even when it seems like it's just in your head, and it seems like, you know, that's, the memories are just being stirred up, sometimes that is, you are communicating with your person. You know what I mean? They're there. So it's whatever this is, it's going to lead to stability and success, some kind of foundation that you can grow upon. Okay? So can you think of something that this might be talking about? Because, yeah, I mean, you guys have a pretty good connection. It's a pretty strong connection. Yeah, there's a 6 too. Something you're moving towards is going to be nice and flowy and a good thing for you. But, you know, they just want you to know that you do have the strength to make this beginning or whatever. If there's nothing in your life that you're like thinking, like, oh, I'm starting this business, or I want to scrape something together to do this or that, or if there's nothing that you're recovering something, okay, all right, it's yeah, it can even be like, you know, I want to quit drinking or something like that, you know what I mean? And they see you having the strength to make the changes that are necessary and all that. Okay, so that's what we're seeing. You could do this. Yeah, get passionate about whatever it is, and just allow those emotions to be the ruling thoughts. Like, don't let fear into your game. Okay, because you're moving. It may not seem like things are moving really swiftly right now, but it should be a fairly fast-paced thing. Okay? You're being ferried along. Okay. Oh, what's this? Let me see. All right. I think that's it. I hope that makes sense. Let me ask if that's it. Shop, is that the message? Yeah, we're getting a yes. That looks good. I like it for you. Yay. Let me see what's going on here. Okay. It looks like I got a donation. Who is the donation? First name David. Yeah. All right. Yay. Oh, thank you. All right, battle fights. Yes. All right, cool beans. All right, what am I? I'm a little sleepless. Okay, battle fights is on the list. So wonderful. You did that. That is awesome. Thank you so much. All right. So battle fights is next. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. I'm glad that makes sense. Yay. So I don't know what you're working towards, but keep up the good work. It's moving along. It'll be fine. It'll be good. Pretty quick going. You're just getting in the process. Sunflower, the free list is closed, but if you want to donate that $5.55, you get to skip. So you get to, you know, design your. You can have the reading if you want it. Thank you. All right. Bing. All right. We have a question. Yeah, so just the details are up here in the description box. There's like 3 or 4 different ways to donate, my dear. I appreciate you. All right, we're on Battle Fights question. Oh, good. Oh, you can do it. You have the grand dreams. So you have the vision. You have the vision. You have the vision, my friend. You allow yourself to daydream a little bit and then combine little bits of action. But they're saying it's entirely possible. You got it. All right, Battle Fight says, what does Cynthia think about me in the current day? Full details. David, 24, Scorpio. All right, let's see. Cynthia's thoughts. So you haven't seen this person in a while. What is this? Oh, I know what that is. It's just an app. Okay. Oh my. But you're communicating with this person on a spiritual level. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna do a bit of shuffling here, so don't lose faith. I just want to make sure that shuffle it until it feels right. Wow. Sometimes people get a little antsy and they start posting their question over and over again, and I was like, and I get like, I'm working on it right now, right? Like, the cake is baking right now. It's in the oven. Oh. No. That's silliness. Okay. Oh. Okay. Cynthia. What's Cynthia's thoughts and feels? Cynthia's thoughts and feels. Ugh. These need a little shuffle too. If I had to think about like some of the most unpleasant tarot cards, they're represented here. They are represented here. You know, and I'm going to show you what I mean here. All right. So you've got this. Tell us about this envy card. Tell us about this truth card. What's going on with this truthiness? What's up with this Five of fucking Swords? The Ace of Swords. And that one. And this. What's up with this Six of Cups here? Six of Cups. Uh-huh. And the Six of Cups. And the Six of Wands and the fucking Ten of Swords. The High Priestess in reverse. They're regretting, you know, they view this as an incredible lost opportunity. I mean, it's very dramatic, really. So I've got 5 viewers, right? The underlining energy is this, the 5 of water in reverse. So, you know, I'm getting a heavy sense of denial here, okay? This is like, you know, heartbreak, looking at crying over spilt milk. And right now this is coming through as like denial, and, you know, sometimes they'll block you and feel like they're having a success, you know what I mean? That they're turning over a new leaf, they're, you know, they're winning somehow, but, you know, they know that's not true. I feel like, all right. So this is the Deception and Envy card, also known as the Seven of Swords. So it's like hiding their feelings and denying them, and they're like, you know, they do try to like check out what you're doing. They don't necessarily want you to be with anybody else, but also they don't really see this going that well either. I feel like they think that you have another person, or that you're just too busy for them, and they're trying to cut you out because they feel like you're maybe juggling. And if that doesn't resonate at all, are you cutting them out because they're cheating on somebody or not giving you the attention that you feel that you deserve? I'm not sure how it feels like it's them. So again, there's another 2. This person is looking out. So I feel like they're waiting for an apology, or they're waiting for an apology because somehow they feel wronged, and they're just standing there kind of waiting for it, you know. And then when they don't get what they want, they will like John, over here. And bye, John. So, who wants to be a moderator? Nope. You are number 7 and I'm on number 3. It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be well over an hour, dear. Yep, there's tarot cards. So sorry about that. I had to get rid of somebody. All right. So battle fights. This is like an epic battle. It's almost like I'm not seeing victory in it. They're waiting for something. Oh. Who wants to be a moderator? Are you wishing somebody dead, you poor little Christian soldier? All right. Scientology. Hmm. Do you know what Scientology is? Did you watch a documentary? Elsa, the free list is closed, honey. I've got my hands full here. So I'm gonna, if you want to donate, you can have a reading. Yeah. Deep, hello. The free list is closed, so it is by donation right now. And I'm in the middle of a reading, so I'm gonna continue with that. But if you want to hang out and view, please feel free to do that. And I appreciate everybody who's here. All right. People need to sanitize their brain. Yeah, it's true. It's true. All right, let me pick somebody. All right, who's here? Who's going to be here for a minute? All right, Priyanka. All right. Nobody needs to donate. But here, Miss Priyanka, will you, yep, you're a moderator, boo. Will you take out the garbage? Do you know how to do that? You just click on the people that are spamming the chat. Yeah, like Noisy Drum Frog. You can get rid of them. Basically, anybody who comes in here and spews hate garbage, we'll just get rid of them. That would be beautiful. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. All right. So we just go right on in. Yes. Yay. Sorry, you guys. We've captured someone's attention today. Yes. All right, we're going to get back to the reading at hand. So I'm going to take a minute. Wow. So, battle fights. I think how I feel is like, right, those were all definitely just trolls that had said they were out to spam the chat, and that's just what it is. My the free spaces are taken. You can donate, but I don't know how long I'm going to be here today. So, but if you would love to, if you subscribe, I'm going to be on almost every day, so you'll know when I come on, and then you have an increased chance of getting one of the free spots. Yeah, so that's kind of like when something like that happens, I feel like it's sometimes just indicative of the amount of turmoil that's going on. Like sometimes like it's an excessive amount of like drama. So I don't know if you have drama with that person or not, but it's like conflict and despair. You know, they have a lot of feelings. There's a lot of feelings here, and it looks like mostly feelings being hurt and stuff. Like there is this feeling, there is some prettier looking energy here. There is some prettier looking energy that comes up in this reading, but right now it's like this, it's conflict and despair. You know what I mean? They look at the situation, they wish it could be different. They might be spying on you on social media or getting tarot card readings on you, because that's kind of like a spying on somebody too. And then, but it's like it either like it's like they're waiting for an apology, or they have some kind of truth that wants to be said, and that it is like a shining beacon. They have something to say, and they had a vision of happiness and stuff that you just can't that you just can't Priyanka, help me. So it's like they had a vision of what they wanted and happiness and how that was going to look, and somehow it just they felt a little bit squashed about it. So they do have all these memories, right? They have the memories. Sometimes what ends up coming up with a card like this is that, thank you so much. If you get worn out, let me know. And so what often happens with the Six of Cups energy is that you guys could be attracted to each other because you have like a past life connection is one meaning for this card. Another way that could come through is like almost like bad parental programming. So it's like you don't know why you're attracted to this person, even though there is like this, it's like a very dramatic, toxic kind of, it's not like one person's toxic or the other person's toxic. It's like the combination almost feels like it's something reminiscent, like they could be recreating their parents' problem. And that's clarified by the other Six of Cups, which looks like that, right? So, yeah. But there is a sense of loss. I feel like this person kind of did want to get married, and it just didn't happen. This is a card of marriage and happy family, and they're just like still kind of attached to this feeling of family and joy with you, but they're not quite, yeah, it's just feeling, it's pretty sad. It's pretty sad. I don't know if any of this is resonating for you, my dear. Yeah. So I can't tell you. If you wanted to know if they were dating somebody, you'd go ahead and ask me. If you have a follow-up question at this point, let me know how it's going for you. I mean, we've got a card. The High Priestess in reverse is just like, you guys aren't talking. Things have come to a complete standstill. They're not moving forward. And yeah, the Justice card is here. But it's like feeling like this was, it was kind of like an abject failure. That's what I'm getting. It's really, she probably is single. Like, all right, is she single? Yeah, we're getting it single. She's single. So, what do I got in these things? That doesn't sound, it's not fun for sure. Thanks for popping in, Smithy boy. We had separation, which we knew. Hello. Anything else? Did you guys know that there's other tarot readers you can go and fuck off and harass? There's a whole world of them. You guys should probably go and fuck off. Make the effort. So, like, I feel like if you wanted to move towards this person and just see what's going on, they would probably be amenable. So, and I'm thinking of seeing her in person in the gym in public, like a surprise visit. Nice. Thank you. I've never had a stream go this shit in the morning. Or I usually stream in the middle of the night, and like some of these people wouldn't even be awake. Yeah, give your relationship a chance. So I feel like there's definitely room for words to be exchanged here and move into positive direction. There is a lot of emotion here, clearly. There's a lot of emotion here. So it might be like kind of slow going, but it would be worth just, yeah, touching base and everything. I don't think so. No. I mean, she is waiting for something, but she might not be expecting it, but she is waiting for it. Is she might not be expecting the gym thing, but she is kind of feeling like she's kind of like holding out some kind of hope that you guys will get back together. Right? Is that the message? That's what I'm getting. It does feel like, if they could be waiting for an apology or for closure or whatever, and it's that need for closure that always keeps the door open in situations like this. But, we are heading towards like a Mercury retrograde, and so it's going to be very natural for people to to have some kind of attraction for their exes and want to reach out and all that. Yeah, people are gonna want to get back together. And that's the, like this card, which is like a renewal of the relationship. So not really, but Battle Fights donated, so they threw in some extra money to have a longer reading. And so they weren't on the free list. They actually donated. So that's what's up. And if so, there's good news and bad news. The good news is usually all of the, even the free readings for me, like a lot of people do the oh, she's not your ex. There's a lot of, why is all the drama there? Yeah, it's like people like it, you know, if you do ask, when you prepare your question, you can kind of throw it all out there and we'll see what happens, okay? Because sometimes we can get something done quick and easy and then just kind of smush it together. Generally speaking, the readings are a little bit longer than, like, usually when people have a free reading, they ask a yes or no question, they get a yes or no answer, and it's like boom, 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 on to the next. My readings are just like, I'm trying to get as much detail as I can, you know? So yeah, Battle Fights. You know, when we do a reading like this, you might be pulling, you know, your, thank you, dear, your, we might be pulling in information from your past relationships and her past relationships. It's everything that's kind of like active within the question of everything. So if you are, this is interesting. She's not your ex, because it feels like what is this? He let the bird fly away. What a dumb this to do. Anyways, this is like old relationship energy. Whatever, the question kind of brought this up, and so it feels like it's active in your vibration. You might be that, you know, sometimes we can treat new people expectation wise the same as the old people. So if you had a relationship like this in the past, if not, like with the 7 of Swords and the 5 of Swords reversed, you know, it's a lot of game playing. It's, you know, the 7 of Swords is like liar energy, you know? It's kind of like, so I try to make it fit the question, you know? Try to make it fit the question. But it is kind of like, a polite way of saying it is like risk taking or withholding information, that kind of stuff. So it's just like they're not telling you everything, you know? And if you feel like that doesn't apply to them, it could be that you're withholding your thoughts and feelings from this other person. So there's multiple ways to take it. If it doesn't make sense, you can flip it and reapply it, but not everything that I say is going to sound, you don't necessarily want to. So if you're like, oh, that makes sense, then it makes sense. But if a tarot reader tells you something and it's not making sense, you can kind of flip it a little bit. You could just say, well, this, and then, you know, we just kind of flip it around. But this says that, you know, somebody's in denial about how they feel, or, you know, and then that somebody's not telling the other person their feelings, their thoughts on the matter. Somebody's waiting for balance and an apology, or possibly even like karmic retribution, which isn't great. Right? Somebody is trying to, like, you know, make another person look foolish or win something at all costs. It's like, you know, so there's a lot of ways to take it. Is any of this making sense to you? Should I do that? Should I just go to the gym just to see her and not talk to her? Just go do some workouts? See, you are the Seven of Swords. You're hiding you want to talk to them. So, like, if they're blocking you, you know, maybe you want to prepare a bit of communication and instead of doing this thing where you're not talking about it, really surprise this person and be like, you know, I noticed that you blocked me. Are you over it? You know what I mean? You could like prepare a conversation to be like incredibly upfront, and you could be like, yeah, no, sorry, Jody, you got skipped because somebody donated. But you're coming up next. You're next, Jody. All right. Yes. I appreciate you. I feel like there is success to be had in this situation if you open up and like just tell her what you're thinking. Why would this person block you if you weren't going out? You know? You could just show up at the gym. You could just show up at the gym, you know what I mean? But if I were you, I would aim to surprise them with blatant honesty. I would move to like surprise them with blatant honesty. That's the don't hire a dating coach. You already got your dating coach in today. You're gonna flip the script by actually surprising yourself and surprising them and just being like an open book. Okay? Ding! That's your reading. I appreciate you. Okay? Thank you for being here. Communication is key. You know what I mean? Just figure out what it is that you really want, what is the best case scenario in this situation, because it's better than what you think. You know, you can have a win-win outcome. Nobody has to lose in this battle of love, okay? There's a lot of good things, good times to be had here. Thank you. You're welcome, my dear. Tatiana, the free list is closed, but you can still be added on if you want to send a donation through. The instructions are over here. I've got, you know, Cash App and PayPal and Venmo and literally all the things. Or if you subscribe, then I'm trying to go live every day, so you can like you could be just like in the loop for the next time. I'm going to try to develop a schedule. Right now I'm like I don't have a schedule, but if you look at the top of my Dandelion banner, you're going to see there's a Twitter. So you could subscribe to Twitter or Facebook and Twitter, and I'm going to try to update those with like the times that I am going live. So those are options for everybody. There's also private readings available, like a 20-minute private reading for $22. If that's something you're interested in, you can check the description box. But I hope to catch you soon. All right. So, Jody, are you here? It's you. To answer your question, you kind of got skipped because Battle Fight donated, but now it's you again. So It's Jody's turn. It's Jody's turn again. Yay, I love you. So you have a channel name, and it's called Jody Productivity. Is that right? Sweet. All right, throw your question in. It's your turn, Bo. Or are we gonna just do like a questions from Spirit? Yeah. Was it the one that was just on? Yeah, that happens. If anybody's paying attention, and when you hear another person's reading, there usually is something in it for you. It's weird. It can be very uncomfortable. Very uncomfortable. It's creepy when you go into almost any live tarot reading. It's funny how things like that. Sean, it was you. You shit in the drawer in your sleep. All right. Okay. So your question is up above. Let me see if I can find it. Will you copy and paste it so I don't get confused? The scrolling thing gets weird. I can see, hey, am I skipped? Did I miss something? Then we have all these people being fuckwits. What else? Yeah, generally I ask people to copy and paste it because it takes time to go through the whole list. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. No, I can't see it. All right. Okay. Okay, let's see if it, okay. The channel. How's it gonna go? We had that 5 of Wands energy before. And when will I be able to earn money from any kind of source, right? When is always hard. When is always hard. I mean, the split. You got the Ace of Pentacles on the split. That's really good. So let's see what we got here. You're still in school, or are you living with your parents? You're just like, oh yeah, you're a teacher? Nice. You're busy. Busy. Busy one. All right. You have to be productive to do all this stuff. Yeah, 4 of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. You just want to concentrate on the positive stuff. I know everybody gets tired of hearing that. Oh my gosh, English lit. I thought you were going for a government job. Are you talking about like a teaching government job? What kind of government job? Holy moly. Wow, it's a bit much. Seven of Cups. Okay. Oh, okay. That's too much stuff. So right now the free list is full, so we're just doing by donations. I'm on Jody, and then there's, yeah. So if you wanted to donate, you could be added to the list, but otherwise I've been on for 1 hour and 11 minutes. I'll be here for another hour and 2 hours maybe. Okay. You're earning nothing at 2023. Yeah. Okay. Goodness gracious. I see an offer. Oh, Lisa, you're next. Lisa love, you're next. Did I mention I didn't sleep last night? Okay. All right, you're going to be getting some kind of an offer. Do we know it's going to be a good fit and everything? I don't see any pentacles here. So it's kind of, you're still kind of, it doesn't mean that it's not going to make any money. It feels like it's going to be a good fit and everything is good. But, I'm just getting failure to launch, or like, you, is it like you're going to be asked to move? I don't know. Let's get a clarifier on this one. You're a little bit busy. You're a little bit busy for all of this stuff. A little bit busy. This also feels like, it could be like a contract or a government kind of contract. You know what I mean? A government job, a contract, something like that. Yeah. You're a busy, busy lady. Just a little bit like over scheduled and everything. But, if you're trying to be productive, then that's good news. But it's hard to do everything well, when you're doing so much. So, like, the Three of Pentacles is getting recognition for work well done. It's like learning on the job. It's a learning as you go kind of energy, which is what I was getting, like, when I brought up the fact that you got the Five of Wands one reading. It's like, it's about practice and showing people what you know. So this would be like, for YouTube, this is like making an exhibition of what you know. Because we have here like an art teacher and an art student. So you're gonna be both the student and the teacher, because you're showing people how to do stuff. You know what I mean? And it's like you're passionate about doing it, and that's great. So there's just a lot going on here. Yeah, that would be really cool. I just think, what's the Six of Swords about? Sometimes you need a vacation. Sometimes you need just a bit of a reprieve from everything that's going on. Because you're just go, 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 and I don't want you to suffer from some kind of burnout. You know what I mean? You want to stay inspired, and, and so one way to stay inspired is just to give yourself some breathing room. Don't take on too much for you to handle. You know what I mean? Because right now you're like, I want this thing and I want this other thing. I want this thing and I want this other thing. I want this thing and I want this other thing. But it's like, sometimes you have to do a little bit more of one than the other, you know, and it's like you kind of like have to have some faith and rest and just know that it's all coming in. So you know, you probably need to sleep more, rest more, and partake of more, yes. And then you want a soulmate and will travel the world and make travel vlogs. Yes. I mean, eventually, right? You can have all of that. But I feel like you want to rest so that you can see the new inspirations. It's good, but you've got to like, so when you're able to see the inspirations and the new beginnings that are around you, it's because you're rested, you're well rested, you've meditated a bit, you know what I mean? It's that feeling right before you get out of bed in the morning and you just kind of relaxed and you're waking up naturally. You need a little bit more of that. So there's nothing wrong with wanting a lot of stuff. But if you, maybe I had 8 free readings and they're all like filled up, I'm probably going to be, you know, doing here for another hour and a half or so. If you wanted to donate, there's several different ways you could do that in the description box, and then you can kind of skip into the line if you wanted to. But thank you for being here. I hope you subscribe, and then if you want to follow me on Twitter or whatever, you can, or Facebook, you'll see when I come on, and then you can be in the free pile, in the freeness. Okay. So when you get the spiritual messages so Jody, you don't have to work that hard. Part of the productivity and stuff is knowing when to take inspired action, right? So because you can spin your wheels and get no sleep and be burning out and stuff like that. But when you rest and you know when to take inspired action, then you can leverage that power, and, you know, you were losing your retaining power. Yes. So I'm glad you started sleeping a little bit more. You might want to loosen the grip on that stuff just a little bit more and find like what is the happy medium so that you can you know what I mean? Because if you've got 10 things you're juggling, and the 6 is success, so it's like you need to put down 4 things for right now and concentrate on 6 things, and then you'll have success. So if you feel like, you know what I mean, you need to chop your load just a little bit, not because you can't have all those things, it's just that you can't get any traction on 10 things all at once. That's what I feel like is coming through. So you got to prioritize, decide what's really important to you as a person, and then have a little bit of faith. Yeah. Have a little bit of faith. Because then you'll truly be productive. Yep, that's the message. That's the yes. Yay. Yeah, I felt that one come together there. But yeah, have faith that it's working out. Because if you ask readers questions every day on this, you're going to get a lot of positive stuff, but then sometimes your energy is going to be a little bit different, and you're going to have it'll introduce a little bit of doubt. And so you want to cultivate the knowing within yourself. And you can do that with a little bit of, a little bit more rest and just a little bit more faith, and that will call in the good stuff. The good stuff. Success. This is the card of success. There you go. Yay. Hi, you guys. I hope you subscribe so you can see when I go live next time, because the free ones fill up pretty quickly. So right now I'm moving to Lisa Love. And if you wanted to throw yourself in the line anyways, you can donate. Thank you. You can donate, and the links are in the description box to be added. Yay. Thank you so much. Yeah, so you'll know when I go live for the next free list, but I'm limited to 8 because my energy is just limited. All right, so Lisa Love is here. What can I expect from my father in coming weeks regards to our family situations? It's funny because I put my hand directly above this flame to reach the bowl when I was reading your question. In Teresa land, in my world, everything has a little bit of meaning if you're looking out for it. Family situations. Let's see. Lisa Love, family situations. Bing. Hello, Ashley V. It's funny / not funny, Jody, that the candle is actually burning out. Like it's running out of juice here. And we talked about the, burnout as being like an issue for you. So. No, here we are, you guys. Here's an update. Right now I'm getting into shuffling for Lisa. Then we have Ashley V. Lisa Love, Ashley V. Then it's going to be Priyanka, Kay, and Denise. Sometimes people wander away, but if you definitely want to be added and you're not on this list, you can donate or just stay subscribed. That way you'll know the next time I come on, and then you'll get the notifications and all that. Yeah, so it's coming up, Ashley. Thank you for hanging in there. I know my readings take forever, and it's something I will work on, because when I have more viewers, which will happen, I'll need to go faster. But I think right now it's kind of fun to do a longer format reading and really connect, and then you have something valuable. Because if people just say yes or no, it's like, oh, is my business going to be successful? Yeah. Then it's like, oh, thanks. It doesn't give you much to go off of. Okay, so let me lock my energy in onto Lisa. Lisa Love, what can I expect from my father in the coming weeks regard to family situations? All right, Dad's energy in regards to family. Oh, thank you. It's kind of nice to have the longer readings, and some of the stuff makes it like it will resonate for people that are here, even if it isn't technically their reading. Thank you. All right. All right, we've got Father. Coming weeks regards to our family situations. Okay. All right. Interactions with father. Uh, the Seven of Swords in reverse. Ten of Fire in reverse. What is going on with this person? All right. Ugh, gross. All right. I don't like it. Mm. Hmm. Mm. Mm. Okay. There's conflict here. There's conflict here. All right. I'm just going to tell you what we're seeing and you can just take it as it goes, but I don't know what your situation is. The free list is closed, my dear, but if you subscribe, then you can catch us next time or some other day. I'm just now hitting the daytime. I've been doing it in the middle of the night, but I'm not really feeling it anymore. Okay. Ugh. What in the world? All right, yeah, this relationship, I'm sorry, like, I don't even know what to make of this. All right, so this is the Ten of Fire in reverse. So it is just kind of like a burden. This person might be dramatic and keeping you busy. I don't know if they're like, they come and go out of your life. My father is dealing with a divorce settlement and I'm involved with his business. Okay. Yeah, there's with a lot of drama here. My father dealing with it. I'm sorry about this situation. So you're involved with his business? Like, are you helping him with his business through the divorce? Do you have a good relationship with this person? Are you like their rock? And you're keeping everything together while they're going through crazy town? Oh, okay. Yeah. Because, they're like pretty unstable right now. The Knight of Wands and the Queen of Wands in reverse. It feels just very abrupt and not like you guys aren't on great. Yeah, me and my husband run the business for him. Right. It feels like it was a great opportunity at some point. Yeah, you are keeping everything together for him. Like that's that Empress energy, you know what I mean? You guys are just ruling the show, running the show. And there is a lot here that isn't being said. That's the Seven of Swords in reverse here. There's a lot here that isn't being said. So, and like, this can mean all kinds of things. It might mean that, you're, that you need to have a conversation maybe with this person. I need to pull some oracle cards. But you're feeling stuck. The Eight of Air. Like, it's not great. The Patience is in reverse. He's not telling me what's happening with him. Yeah, he's withholding his feelings and stuff. And yeah, that's definitely doing something behind your back. So, like, you know, it makes you wonder, is he trying to sell the business? Or what is he trying to do? Is he, like, stealing from his own business or whatever? Because, like, sometimes people, they jack the books up and stuff when they're going through a divorce. He might not feel like he can trust you with everything that's going on. The Three of Earth in reverse here is he doesn't want to work on a team. Like, he's not being a team player here. And it's like you guys have to go back and renegotiate what's going on. This to me is like it can be renegotiating and just be like, hey, let's have a come to Jesus, so to speak. You know? A little come to Jesus. The Page of Fire in reverse is this person is going to be a little bit immature, and I know it's your dad and everything, but is immature and short-sighted. You know what I mean? He's either too quick to act or not quick enough. Like, and he's not listening to his inner guidance. I think he's just trapped in fear and everything. Honestly, like just kind of the loss of the marriage situation is going pretty bad. I feel like, you know, this is you. You're weary. You're tired of all this crap, but you don't really know what to do. Honestly, this is the Tower, right? Disruption comes up at the end of the spread. This disruption is the Tower, and like this is a representation of it. It's an actual dude, and so he's not acting in accordance with what is maybe the best thing for the business and the best thing for keeping things together. Like, he's kind of, you guys are at odds, which is a weird place to be. And look at her expression. It's just like I don't know, you know, the way I feel like it's just, yeah. We can't, I don't feel like you can't do anything about this. He's like, he's blocking you guys out, and yeah, I don't feel like there's anything that you can do about it, except for, let's see what there is to do about it. Let's see what there is. Let me see if we can get some, yeah, that's the stuck energy. Stuck and confused. I don't envy you this position, because, like, you're trying to help a dude out. Trying to help a dude. What is, I don't even know why I'm reaching for this deck. It doesn't seem applicable, but we're going to see what comes out of this deck. All right. All right. So we'll take out the word romantic feelings and just say your feelings are real and worth exploring. So keep trying to talk to this person. But then again, we got this deception and then reconciliation. So I feel like they may be pulling some switcheroos on you, and like they don't, you know, you might feel like things are coming together, and then only to find out that they're still not being honest. And I don't know if this is, so it says the situation is being influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So I don't know if you feel like you literally have to do this because you were trained to take care of your family and the family comes first, and it's your, like, maybe even your religious, like, you know, is it like the guilt that keeps you going in this? Because I just get the feeling that, you know, I would have a conversation with this person, Dad, and just be like, we're trying to work with you. What's going on? But really question, like, do you have to be in this situation? Do you have to run yourself ragged in this situation? Is, you know what I mean? Because if they're rejecting your help, maybe they're just trusting you, because that's oftentimes when people are behaving in an untrustworthy manner, it's they're projecting their shit onto you, which means, yeah, he could be trying to sell it and stuff because he's in a bit of a pinch and stuff, right? The end of a tough cycle approaches, full moon in Capricorn. So, like, yeah, you're trying to get some value out of this because you've been working on it, you know. Your dreams need a practical plan. Like, you know, seriously think about how much is this a service business? Like, how much of it is the name of the business versus if you've been running it for a long time, you will be able to pick up and run with, you know what I mean? You have the contacts. You have the contacts. Like, I'm not saying steal this person's contacts and business, but technically speaking, you're in a position, you guys are like headed towards butting heads. And I almost said this before I was even done shuffling. It's like, yeah, there is butting of heads. There is a confrontation that's building up. But I feel like, you know, there's some aspect of this business where you can just keep going. Nobody's missed anything. We're on, yeah. So you've learned enough about it, but I know it's hard to get, like, you know, leases and stuff like that. And yeah, with restaurants, it's not a service. So here's where we're at. We're on Lisa Love right now. Then there's going to be Ashley V, Priyanka, Kay, and Denise. I'm sorry I take so long, you guys. Anybody else that wants to be added can feel free to donate or just subscribe, and so that you'll know the next time I come on, and then you can be at the front of the line. Yeah, there's a lot of hiddenness, like you said. Your best bet is, you know, to like have a come to Jesus with this person. But, you know, there is a message that wants to come through with this. The Empress and the Empress, okay? So you are a business person. You know what I mean? Regardless of whatever happens, don't let this thing cloud the knowledge that you are a prosperous person. So even without this business, you can have another restaurant and you could probably do it better than the one that's here. You know what I mean? Because you won't have this person working at odds with your situation. So, you know, you can build something up from scratch if you have to, and you'll be successful at it. So, because you're creative energy, you know what needs to be done. You know, and then this is another entrepreneur kind of energy where you know what shit needs to get done and you delegate and shit just gets done. So this is you know, knowing how shit gets done. This is having your own business. That's what these two cards duplicate. That's what this means. So you know, the message that Spirit wants to sneak in there is don't be freaked out because you are already a successful person and it's going to be fine. It's going to be it'll be a temporary problem. If this person jacks everything up, rather than looking at it as a like a real problem and stuff, just see if you can work with the situation as it is. Even like if he tries to kill the business or whatever, tries to sell it, you'll be able to bounce back. Okay? But that's the only thing I can think of. If he's being super sneaky and shady, is that he might be trying to sell it because he's going through a divorce. And, you know, they may not trust you because they feel like maybe you're like working for mom, like you're a spy or something, and so they have to keep you on the other side. I don't know if that's all the situation, but that's what's popping out of my mouth. It just kind of, it comes in and then it has to come out. But yeah, you'll recover from whatever this is, and who knows, if we take a break from the fearful thoughts, if you just let that stuff rest a little bit and see what comes in the way of and see what comes, because if you're not afraid of it, I know that this reading has done a lot to probably further your fear, but there's still, you know, a possibility, there's always a possibility that it can turn around. Don't punish yourself if he continues to behave this way, but like, you know, you'll be able to roll with the punches no matter what. There's going to be a profound change, but it will end up being very positive in the end, because you can't continue going on the way that you've been. And that's the way the tower situation comes. Sometimes it's like a car wreck or something dumb that changes your situation for the better. And you're like, how can a car wreck be positive? Or how can losing a business be positive? Sometimes those things are the perfect thing, and it just kind of clears the field, but you know how to rebuild. All right. Thank you. Yay. Awesome. Yay. Yay. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you for your patience and for being here. I appreciate everyone who's here. Ashley V, are you in the house? I hope I get a chance to read for you again soon. I want an update on what the drama as the stomach turns. Ashley V. You're gonna be good though. Hello. Oh, there she is. Yay. Who will propose to me first? My Gemini best friend? Or the Sagittarius on my mind? Or the oh, okay. Oh. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna go best friend, Saggy or Scorpio. Okay, best friend, Saggy or Scorpio. So this is a good question. All right, we're gonna properly shuffle these. Yes, honey, I did, but if you have 333, you can always get in on the line. 555 skips the line, and there's like, if you look in the description box, there's a million different, there's PayPal and all that crap. And if you, or if you subscribe, I've got like a Twitter too, so I'm going to try to develop a schedule, and then you'll know when I'm here, and then you can get in on the good stuff. So, all of that jazz. But thank you for coming in. Do you have a channel too, Lauren? Are you also some kind of a reader or whatever? Friends? All right, we're doing Gemini, Saggy, Scorp. who is the first? I love it. All right, we'll have to check you out. Hey everybody, Loving Lauren LifePath 22 has a channel if you want to check her out. LifePath 22. Oh, nice. Very cool. Maybe you can teach me how to shuffle. No, I'm kidding. Okay. All right. I don't really get initials yet, so let's see. Yay. Yeah, I'll definitely check it out. That's exciting. I don't really know much about the life path numbers. I am getting into numerology. Like, numbers do speak to me. All right. Working on the energy, and now I'm going to go into it. Best friend. So Gemini, Sagittarius, Scorpio. All right. Who's going first? Gemini. The Gemini best friend comes out with the sun. That's a strong beginning. And we're going to do a little bit more here. All right. How about the Sagittarius? That's a book. Oh, no. That ain't happening. I don't know. That's no. Yes. No. Yes. No. It's very mixed. I'm not taking it. It's super interesting, though. It's like a lot of yes, no, yes, no. All right, tell us about this Sagittarius, which you kind of expect with a Sagittarius. Yes, no, yes, no. Your Sagittarius is hopeless. I should probably show you the cards the next time. It's very yes, no. Yeah. I mean, here's your Saggy, the Page of Cups in reverse, and the Five of Swords in reverse. I would, like, try not to feed a lot of energy into this right now. And there he is. There he is, the King of Wands in reverse, man. I don't know, like, this person needs to miss you, if anything. Like, I would not think about, I wouldn't put too much into this. Not because things can't turn around, but because if you're focused on them, it can really muddy up your vibrations. So, yeah, he is the King of Wands in reverse, which it doesn't bode very well. So now let's get into our Scorpio friend. What's up with our Scorpio friend? Is this a marriage that's going to happen? Potential marriage. Oh, the Empress. So that's a yes. Okay. You might feel like you're tired of waiting for this person. You're just like, you know, is this ever going to pan out? But it looks like the Knight of Wands in reverse. Yeah. They're valuing their singlehood. They see you as, you know, very attractive and stuff, but with the Knight of Wands and then the Page of Wands, this person might not be ready. So they're kind of like, they need a little bit more time, I feel like. So your Scorpio, they're interested in sex. They want to be passionate. They want to revel in like physical stuff, but you know, they know who you are, and they recognize you, and it's looking really good, but yeah, that's very Scorpio. That's very Scorpio. Yeah, this is your argument. Yeah. They know who you are, but they've got their, you know what I mean, their pressing needs right now are, there's some tensions are running high, right? So, yeah, you guys are in a bit of an argument and stuff. Your friendship looks really good. This looks like, you know, promising, yes. The thing with the Scorpio might work out, you know, despite this little tisk or whatever you guys have. So, all right, is that accurate on the Scorpio? All right, that's accurate on the Scorpio. All right, what about our Sagittarius? We got accurate there. Yeah. Hello. And then, yeah. So I got an affirmative on this, you guys. Or it looks really good for your, you know, the friend energy. So we really like that. Your Gemini is where the happiness is. It's where all the happiness is. Yes. But make sure that we worry about how other people feel about us and stuff. Just make sure that you're thinking about what you want. You know what I mean? Because even though this is a masculine energy, we all have masculine inside of us. So there is an inner doer. It's your life. You're the main character in your life. So just make sure that whatever road you go, you're choosing what makes you feel passionate. You know what I mean? And the world will open up to you as you go. But I like it. I feel like it was a good, fun reading. Thank you for that. Yay! The patience of a goddess. Patience, yes. Yay. It's good. Thank you. All right. We're on to a fresh candle. We're at 154. Okay. That means I have about 1 more hour in this. Miss Priyanka, are you present? Priyanka, are you still here? I know it's been 2 hours since I started the stream. So let me know if you're typing in your question furiously. Just drop a smiley face or anything to let me know that you're here. Priyanka going once. Priyanka going twice. Sold to the man in the hat. Kay, are you here? Khay. Kay. Okay. I know that this shit gets long, you guys, and then like people just kind of they peter out. After 2 hours, it's like that's a feature-length film. It can be hard. I'm gonna type somebody's name into here. All right. Let's see. I'm already in the web browser. Am I? Am I though? Okay. All right. Priyanka. Okay. All right. Are those people here? I've got one viewer. Who is it? It's my, how about the third person, or the, Denise? Denise, are you here? Denise. Denise is here. Yay! You just jumped up 2 things. How exciting. Please pop your question in. Yes. Okay, what will happen between D and me this year? Okay. What will happen between D and me this year? Thank you to everybody who's still here. Alright. What will happen between D and me this year? Ooh. It's weird. I swear sometimes my hands don't know how to shuffle. My technique is evolving. Into what? I don't know. Okay. Wow. What is this mystery card? Oh. Okay. The Lovers. I'm waiting. Passion. Six of Swords. Hello. Oh, you're here, Jessica. That's awesome. Thank you for hanging out. I like I try to be funny. I don't know if I always am. Miss Kanika, I think my energy runneth out. So like I have 1 more hour potentially of anything decent in my bones. All right. If you want to have a reading today, I would recommend donating. There's in the description box. If you feel like if you can't afford anything today and you're not feeling it, just then hit the subscribe thing and you'll know when I come on. Oh, you did? Oh shit. Yeah, you gotta tell me. Oh, cool. All right. I already flipped cards for this person, so they're definitely gonna go because I'm already into their shiz. The lawyer wants to talk to me. I'm supposed to pick a lawyer. Oh, cool. Don't ask about your love life. My recommendation. It's like if people think that they're happy, you know, you don't want to like dig around in it too much. Just trust that you're happy, things are unfolding, everything's beautiful, right? Because I was afraid. I was like, if people know where I am, they're going to come in here and try to test me and shit. I don't like that. But, all right, so we've got, we're in Denise's energy. Denise has a question. I'm going to focus on it real quick. I'm going to get into it, and then we'll do some kind of reading or something for you. And yes, thank you for the donation. Yay. I got hit by a car. I was in my car, and my car got totaled. And now I'm sitting in my ass at home. My back hurts. My neck hurts. I have headaches. My energy just goes, and I have to take a nap. But I'm still like in high spirits. Okay. All right. Thank you, Kanika. So, all right. I'm in the middle of Denise. Denise says, what will happen between D and me this year? So, all right. There's the what will happen energy. I feel you, Denise. What will happen, right? And you're wondering, do I need to move on with this? Or you might be making a physical move. I don't know if that resonates at all. There is the Page of Wands energy here, right? So you're appreciating them, they're appreciating you, but the Page of Wands is like, if this is your person, they are, you know, they're in that kind of like immature, I like to fuck around. That's this. You know what I mean? They're in appreciation of passion. They're feeling physical. They're, you know what I mean? They might be immature. They might be letting you do all the heavy lifting in this relationship. All right? So you might feel like giving up. You might feel like giving up and going, you know, your separate ways. You can always adopt somebody else's energy. If this isn't this person, and I feel like it is, but you can also just be like, what do I want in life, right? What is it that I want? And concentrate on that. We had a pause in our connection, and I don't know if we will come back together. And you do make most of the effort. Okay. I mean, there is like a connection. This is a weird lover's card to me because it's in the dark. Isn't that weird? Hello, Nalim. I'm getting to the end of my free readings. I hope you subscribe so that we can, so you can know when I go live the next time. All right. I'm in the middle of a reading. My free readings are closed, but I hope that you hang around or subscribe. Thank you, Nalim. All right. So there's like, you're drawn together, but I feel like there's a bit of a moon energy here. Like, what is this draw? Why is it that we're attracted? What is this connection about? There's a bit of a wondering here. Like, what is this attraction even about? Why are we, what is this? You know, why is it so drawing? You know what I mean? And here you are again, you're like waiting to see if the effort that you put into it is going to pay out, right? But the Seven of Pentacles says, you know, maybe you have to put your energy somewhere else. Maybe the fruit that you're getting out of this isn't what you wanted. Maybe you planted tomatoes and you've got marijuana, or vice versa, you know? It's like, you know? So are we seeing progress? Okay, that was like, I feel like we should do something else. So the Lovers, I'm going to pull just a couple more cards for you. The Lovers says that there is feelings there. There is attraction there, but it's attraction. It's need to make a decision and stuff like that. So, Denise. All right, so how is he feeling? We also had a Three of Cups there. We also had a Three of Cups. Thank you, Enrico. We also had a Three of Cups. So, and the Three of Cups is like joy and whatever, but it can, and some people say it's a third party situation, and I got 3 viewers. So like 2 threes in there. It just means that this person might, you know, they have interests that run the gamut, you know? So the Queen of Pentacles in reverse and the Hanged One. You're looking for enlightenment. I feel like I hate that message. It's kind of like self-care. Sometimes people are brought into our life to bring about the realization and the epiphany of just needing to take care of yourself. Because when you get into feeling in your own energy, like when you feel like you're taking care of yourself, I don't feel like you're going to be concerned about this person anymore. Yeah. All right, so emotions. Does this dude have emotions? Can we get an emotion here? They are conflicted, but that's not what we're looking for. They're conflicted. Like, they know that there's an attraction. That's a book. I don't need it. All right, we're moving to a different card. We're using the pink sassy deck. Yeah, I'm sorry. It is that Queen of Pentacles in reverse. It's the love yourself first. Some people are drawn into your experience and you're like, what the fuck? Why? What is this? Why is the attraction there? And it points out things that are like, and then you got the you deserve love. You know what I mean? So this person just isn't in the same place as you. They got that Page of Wands energy, which means that they're like, you know, they might be just more interested in the physicality at this time, and they're not serious. They're not in the same place where they want to be serious and have lots of like lovey emotional, you know, bonding time. Doesn't mean that they're evil. You know, Queen of Cups is like, yeah, take care of your emotions and stuff. You have, you know, there are other situations that want to come through for you. If you want this one, if you're feeling this connection and you want this one, you could be prepared to wait the longest time. Okay? So there is a connection there. Is it real? It's unknown. There's the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So if you have faith in this and whatever, he might, but I wouldn't hold out for it. Like, is this relationship possible? So it is possible. Like, it is possible. But the more that you build up an energetic pedestal and put somebody, you know, you make them like the source. It sounds dick what I'm about to say, but when we put a lot of energy into this one person coming back or whatever, it builds up a lot of resistance. That other person can feel your thoughts on some level, and you know what I mean? It's like when you start redirecting your energy, that's when they come back. They come back when you're no longer funneling energy at them. They'll be like, oh, where's Denise? What? It's Denise o'clock now. And that's when you're moved on. But you're going to feel amazing when you move on. You know what I mean? If this person comes back and you guys hit it off and everything, that's usually like, and you have another thing, that's cool. But oftentimes, in order to bring them back, you have to save your own energy. Yeah. You have to save your own energy, master your emotions, you know, that kind of stuff. And then you might have a new start. Then there's a chance at a new start, but I wouldn't count on this. I wouldn't count on that. So don't do anything to make somebody come back. When you start keeping your energy, you're going to feel so much better. Yeah. It's the more that when you need this relationship to be the thing that fills up your cup, that person's never going to come. It'll just go on and on and on. So if you the fastest way for you to feel happy is and feel whole, and then draw in another person who's the wholeness, and you are both two whole people and you're having a great time. The fastest way to do that is to quit giving your energy to this guy. How do you quit waiting for this person? Block them. Don't talk to them. Don't do any readings on them. You know what I mean? Like, you just kind of, it sounds really harsh because I know that you're feeling the love and the attraction and all that. But they're not in the same place that you're at. They're just not there, man. And it sucks to be you, but yeah, that's what's going on. Yeah, I would detach and let go. That works with just about everything. It works with just about everything. And so, and if you come away from this reading and you're pissed off and everything, just take a nap and try to redirect your energy towards like a project, something that fills you up, something that makes you glow from the inside, something that makes you feel awesome. Okay? And that's how you, instead of thinking about not thinking about him, don't think about him, don't think about him, don't think about him. What are you thinking about? You're thinking about him. So instead, you have to get involved in something else, something that lights you up. And then you'll be a beacon of attractiveness, my dear. You'll pull in all kinds of things that are awesome. But this person is attracted to maybe like some wounded aspect of you. So I don't know if it's, you know, I wouldn't get addicted to this. Your life is just, is not, your life is going to be good when you let this go. Right, right. He's not a bad person. He's just not ready. He's just not ready. He's not like, he's not in this romantic gesture mode where he's looking for something serious. Yeah. And sometimes they'll present as looking romantic and like a long-term whatever, like a Prince of Cups thing, but I'm not feeling that with him. So it's not like he's lying about it. He's trying to be really up to, you know, he's trying to be honest. Right? Sometimes they're never grown up. Denise, it's the ones that you lower your standards for that crush you, okay? Because then you're like, why does this person not like me? This person has like a spare tire around the waist and they're going bald, but they have kind of cuteness, you know. When you lower your standards and you're like, this one will probably love me, that's the one that will fucking ruin you, all right? It's the guy with obvious flaws that you've lowered your standards for that will put you in the grave. Enrico, if that's what they're saying to you, I would, that's the one that'll put you in the fucking ground, man, because you're like, what? How does this even make sense? You know, how does this even make sense? The light is gonna turn on for you. You're gonna be so excited, you know. Yes, it's the one that you're like, well, I could be with this guy. He'll go for me. That's like you've lowered your dreams, you've lowered your standards for this, for this one. So why would he not go for you? Because you're obviously like, you're the choice cut in this scenario. Enrico, you got to do some personal care, man. You got to sleep, all right? Maybe you got to polish a resume and pop it out there. When your employer says they're concerned about you and you don't look healthy, it's happened to me, and then I got fired. It was the only time I got fired. Yeah. He might come back at some point. Don't wait on it. Don't count, because if you're waiting for it to happen and you're hanging your hat on him coming back, energetically you'll keep it away. It's like the law of attraction. If you need to win the lottery, if you've put everything on winning the lottery, you're never going to win the lottery, right? If you this love thing, you'll only have to learn it once if you do it right. Don't make this guy important. He's really not, I promise you. He's not a bad person. He's not a toxic devil person. You just need to like realize, think, meditate on where your happiness is. So take a rest from this energy altogether, and really like picture, where does your happiness lie? Because you're going to reset your compass to you Quit looking at them and do they like you? Because I feel like sometimes we're programmed to realize our worth by how other people treat us. And so it goes back to like your parenting or some shit. You just don't delve too deeply. Just redirect your energy. Don't get sucked in. You got this. Your life is going to get better. I promise. This is a temporary thing. But if you let the darkness drag you down, it can be ongoing. And you can, if you lower your standards again, it's going to get worse. So you're just going to focus on you. You focus on you and your life is going to go up, 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 up. You're going to get better love than you thought was possible. Yeah. And it's not, and unfortunately that was just that, so that was what you expected from other examples that were around you. And so we attract relationships that show us what we expect and how we value ourselves. And when you focus on yourself, your happiness is only going to go up. So ask yourself what Denise wants. If Denise wants to go to the park or to buy like a new lipstick or whatever, then do that. Enrico, my communication skills have been off today. I thought I told you that you needed to donate. I don't know if you've donated, but I'm going to pull 3 cards and I'm going to give you 5 minutes, okay? Yes, Denise, thank you so much. Yes. Yes. It was a good reading. I feel really good about it. I strongly resonate. I understand. I totally get it. You're going to love life. You're going to turn over a new leaf. Keep me appraised of the situation. No more readings on this guy. Don't do it. Because that's just putting more energy into it. Just consider it done. You fucking chop the head off of this snake. It's not him. It's the relationship. It's showing you to love yourself. You got this. All right. Yay. Blessings and peace. All right. Enrico. I was told once, God, I've been fired 1 time, right? I held the whole company together by myself, managing like 5 properties and over 300 apartments, while the owner was in, I don't know, Hawaii or Japan or something. And the shit hit the fan. There wasn't anything wrong with me. I had just gotten promoted. You're tired, you're sad of being depressed and sad. Well, as a reader on YouTube, all I can really tell you, Ronnie, I'm closed. I'm closed for business. I'm so sorry. I hope that you subscribe so we can hook up next time and you can ask me a free question. If you're really desperate, hit my description box and you can see there's some details there where you can ask, you can email me something and stuff like that. But otherwise, I hope to catch you next time. I'm trying to do like an everyday-ish kind of schedule. So how could they do that to me? I must have attracted it on some level. But I was never going to quit that job. I never made so much fucking money in my life. That was years ago. I don't care. I don't give a shit. I took a walk in nature. I looked at goose poop and like birds and flowers and stuff. And you take a walk in nature, fill out some applications, okay? If you're depressed, the number 1 thing to do is like take action, watch comedy, go to a therapist, journal about it, listen to music. There's like, that's the stuff. You know what I mean? Do something that makes you feel powerful. I'm going to pull 3 cards, okay? Just because you've been here and I failed to communicate properly with you, or you apparently need this conversation. the thing that you need to do is seek some professional help if you need it. Only you can tell. You might need a nap. You might need to lay off of the sauce if you're drinking, okay? If you're drinking and you're spiraling, we've been there. It happens. And you're sitting in dissatisfaction and feeling like the sorriness and the badness, it's time to get out of that. The Wheel of Fortune came here. So sometimes we get fired or whatever, and it helps us just move our asses on to something that's more satisfying. It's not the end of the world, okay? But you do want to be prepared. I'm not saying that you're going to get fired, but I'm not saying that you're going to get fired. I'm just saying people get fired. You know what I mean? It is kind of my opinion. The Six of Swords is in reverse. I would just be prepared to move away from this situation. Don't let it catch you off guard. You know what I mean? If you have vacation days, you might want to take them or not. You know? When I got shit canned, all of the vacation that I didn't take, which is the reason why I got burnt out in the first place, was waiting there, so I got cashed out. That was nice to have. That was very nice to have. But you'll get hired on by somebody else. Brush up your resume, all of that stuff. There's life after death. It's fine. You're gonna control your emotions. You've got this. If you need help, get help, okay? Only you can decide that. Only you can decide that. But really, like, if you know that if this is a pity party, if this is you feeling bad for yourself, you can get out of that energy. You can do it. Sometimes it's just a nap. Sometimes it's journaling, listening to music, get your dance on, go out with some friends. If you don't have friends, that's fine too. You can still meditate. This is often a card of meditation. I know she looks very dissatisfied here. But you actually have a lot of celebrations and good qualities, skills, qualifications. You're going to be fine. All right? The wheel is moving. Whatever happens is going to be a blessing, even if it doesn't look like it. All right. Ding! Thank you, Enrico. Jessica, are you still there? Yes. You've got this. You know, people move on from this energy all the time, my dear. Yes. All right. Yay. Jessica, there's a couple options here. I can do your reading just like if you want a reading. We could do it with people popping in, harassing me for readings. Or I could do a private one where I send you a link, and it's the same thing as now, but it's just you and me. Pros and cons. It's obviously nice not to be interrupted. If we just want to have a conversation and then schedule some kind of a reading thing for later, the privacy thing is nice. Or we could do, like, I don't know, with the face-to-face shit, the whatever. What do you call it? FaceTime? I've done that one time. So you get to, we can, like, just hang out and chit-chat. We can, like, FaceTime thing. If you have a burning question, like you want to look in on your mother-in-law or anything garbage like that, you can always ask that. I would hesitate to, usually whatever the message that comes out is meant to be heard, and it's exactly what you're always swamped. Yeah. It's hard, right? Just too much work. Are you working at home? Working at home makes it really worse too, I think. I had one job where I was working from home doing, I don't, bookkeeping and shit. It was the worst. The actual worst. Yeah. How old are your babies now? How old are your grown-ass kids? Ethan's fucking 23. All right. Thank you, Enrico. You got this. Let me know how it all goes. You got this. 10 and 14. Wow. That's really cool. That's really, really cool. Happiness. I'm winding up the stream. I'm just talking to one of my oldest, dearest friends who joined me here. And so, like, I can't really, I'm not doing, I'm done. So how do things, oh yeah, let's do a career. Let's do a career. Hi Jay, if you subscribe, we can do it maybe next time, but I'm winding things up. I'm doing a read for somebody that donated. Yes, but I appreciate you, Happiness. Come back later. I'm going to be doing more readings during this time frame, like during the daylight. Yeah, we can, you know, we could do it a different time. It's whatever you want to do. I feel like we could do it like sometimes this kind of reading will go better if we give it some breathing room. Like if we get messages, you know, we can always do breathing room or something like that. It's up to you. Like I still have a half an hour before the lights go out in Texas. You know, up here. Right. If we hang out here, though, people are going to continue to pop on. Are me and my ex going to get back together? Yeah. It's fun, though. I like it. I don't always talk to dead people in the park, but when I do. Oh yeah, we'll do a brief, like a thing and see what comes up. All right. Yeah, it's just fun to see what comes up, right? Okay, I called you like I don't know, 45 minutes ago or something. You can see because I did the call thing. I'm doing the last read of the day, you guys. I'm done for today, but I hope to see you next time, Kay. I really did call you. You can look in the chat and see where I've typed in your name too. All right. I know, it's really cool. It's nice to it does feel like, inspiration and moving towards something that you like, offers being made and accepted, excitement, like it is kind of good. You may decide to leave a situation. You might decide to leave a situation for something something new, because the Ace of Cups is oftentimes something new. It's like I'm inspired for something new. I'm moving on for like the happiness, You might feel like you're tired of trying to defend yourself, or that you might feel like you're better than the work that's going on around you, there's a lot of competition, or maybe people that are trying to come at you. I hope that's not true. One of those has to resonate. But, you know, feeling like on the defense. Weighing your options. But there are offers, and there's like, I see you evaluating things, and we still have the sun. So you're evaluating happiness, and you've reached that point in your life where, you know, your happiness is money, but it's also like, there has to be more than just money. I have to be like, I'm not going to say inspired, but like, there has to be some kind of ease to it. There has to be, it can't be all bullshit. Yeah. All right. So let's see. All right, general career spread. My shuffling is getting better. I never know what I'm doing with my hands. They sometimes because I shuffle differently all the time. But yeah, things just come out. Yes. There's your overwhelm, your burden we were talking about. Yeah. And then, you know, there is the Seven of Swords in reverse. So it feels like they're you know, the Seven of Swords can be like, you're of course, you know, you're not letting your words fly. You're trying to be maybe diplomatic or whatever. This is like risky, and this is, I feel like you're definitely trying to keep your thoughts under wraps, you know? And I do definitely, I know your personality, which is like, you know, can I be myself around these people and still feel safe? Because I'm not really happy, you know? You're still kind of looking for something, like a home or something that feels like your work home, that you're good with. What is this? It's the fucking Seven of Swords again. Yeah. It is kind of defensive. It's not like, it's not defending yourself. Sometimes it's sneaking away. Sometimes it's just like, I want to get the hell out of here. I don't want to talk to these people. I don't want to deal with them. This is it. I'm unattracted to the situation. I don't know why I'm still here or why I put up with this shit. Peace out, motherfuckers. Sometimes that's what it is. There's the Nine of Wands. More defensive energy. And it's like, how much longer can I keep doing this? You know what I mean? Like, what's coming at me next? All of that. So what can we get in the positive? Like, there was a Three of Pentacles. Yeah. Like, what? There was a Three of Pentacles. I feel like the Three of Pentacles can mean working on a team. It also means that, like, if there is a project that you wanted to do, if there is something that you wanted to do, maybe on the internet or like on your own, that if you just get started, things will work out and they will pay off, which is great. It's trying to find time to do that. You know, maybe you don't want to put yourself out there. You have something to share. Like, you have skills and stuff to share. And you have, like, you know what I mean? You're getting some attention from, I feel like you would be, you know, again, like if you were moving on or whatever, you would be attractive. But if there's like, You would be hireable, obviously, but, and this can be a card of like moving on, but this is a victory card. All right, this is victory, and this is like, in this situation, gifts from the universe, some kind of improvement. Even it could be like a promotion. Both of these could be cards of promotion. Sixes are improvement. And this one is like, you could know somebody already who is in a position to hire you or to help you with something. You might be able to ask for, you might be able to redelegate something. If you're staying where you're at, you might be able to figure out a way to lighten the load here or something. What is this? There it is in the reverse. The Three of Pentacles. What is this? Is this you not wanting to work with other people? That feels good and allows you to live, right? Yeah. I mean, you could be walking away. How is the house going? Do you guys get to move into a house soon? Like the new house? What is all of that about? I mean, we could talk about it another time. Right? This is walking away from something that is unsatisfying. Right? And this is feeling like you might be, it's feeling like you've got one foot out the door. Right? Going out into the world. You might be hanging up your shingle, like hanging up your shingle as like doing something on your own. Like maybe you can like there some kind of you know, I know that you like to get paid majorly, but what if there's, I mean, could you possibly start something on your own? Because this reeks of like going out on your own. I got a runaway plan with most things in life. Yes, that's Seven of Swords. That's good. That's good. I feel like you know what to do. You're lacking somewhat the faith to do it on your own, but you do know what to do. Like you know what to do. You know what to do. Yeah. Well, what else? What other cards can we use? I have like a million decks. We're getting away from those ones. Let's just see what comes out for fucking shits and giggles. All right. Career, shits and giggles, advice. Yeah. You won't. And you do a lot of work at home with the kids running around. I'm sorry. There's no way to transform that into anything, right? It sucks to feel so trapped. And weren't you doing like an event planning, like decorating kind of thing for a minute, and then COVID hit, and you're like, nobody's getting together, so I can't plan or decorate anything. That sucks. I'm laughing because I'm an asshole, but I also laugh when I'm nervous or just everything is funny. To me, everything is funny. If you were here, I don't know if I'd be laughing, but. I feel like, you know, with the thing that I wouldn't describe it as a failure. I would say it didn't get, I would say, you know, it just didn't get the lift off that it needed. Like, so you just, if that's something you still want, you can still have it. But you have to like keep throwing yourself into it, which is hard. Hi, Dina. I'm done. I'm on my last reading, but so I'm probably gonna come on tomorrow. Yeah. What is this release energy? Is it just releasing? So like, before I quit the casino, I was a bartender and cocktail waitress. I made more money than I ever had in that stinking cocktail waitress job. More money than I ever had. And it was fun. But I started to feel like after 3 years, it was just kind of toxic. And I talked myself into it. So I would just say that watch out, like, try to focus on the good stuff about where you're at. If you don't want to, yeah. It's focusing on the good stuff. Hello. So it's like, yeah, it's like focusing on the good stuff, focusing on, because there's great aspects to the job that you have. It's, but if you're like always looking on the negative side, it's like a dude, you know what I mean? You don't want to, it's the law of fucking attraction. If you're focusing on the negative part, more thoughts are going to join that, and it just kind of gets into a snowball. And then if you stay, when will you advance? Okay. So let's say if you follow the advice, which is to focus more on the good stuff than the bad stuff, when will you advance? And for that, we're going to use my homemade deck. So this is a homemade Lenormand deck. Fox, scarcity, survival, stealing. It's more of that Seven of Swords energy. It's like, you know, when will this end? When will the next phase come? Okay, so like, you can't really trust psychic timing. You can't really trust timing in these matters. But let's say, when will I advance? If you follow advice of spirit, which is like tuning yourself to the most positive aspects of this job. There it is. It's struggles. It's like competition, struggles repeatedly. It's gonna feel like a struggle. It's gonna feel fucking endless. I hate this. This card sucks. So it says April. It could also be 11th. It's basically misery, competition. It's like self-flagellation. It's not good. We don't like it. What is this? Decisive. So we're getting like winter. I'm thinking like November, October. You know what I mean? It could be longer than that. It could be April of next year. But there's like, it could be sooner. Like things could transform in a good way sooner than that. Like as if by magic, if you're tuning yourself to the positive stuff. But if you're, just looking at the negatives, I feel like it's gonna feel like you're stuck there, and you're stuck, 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 So it's not fun. Yeah. 5 of Pentacles. Yeah. It's like you don't. This reading is just an energy reading of right now. You know what I mean? And so, what you want to do is probably just. This is like a Polaroid picture. If the Polaroid comes out good, you can put it on the refrigerator, and then you try to have faith in it, and you, like, every now and then you walk by the refrigerator, you see the Polaroid, and you're like, yes, that's my dream, that's what I'm moving forward with, and it's good. So when you get a reading and things start to go negative, 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 and you just feel trapped, and, why can't I ever catch a break, and when is this coming, and all of that, then it's time to, like, take the Polaroid and put it in the garbage. And then you do that reading another day. Definitely take a nap, all of that good stuff. Yes. Yeah. Let me see what wants to come out about this. This is the second house card. So it says material world, possessions, finance, talent, values, solidity, worthiness, wardrobe, luxuries, credit score, security, aesthetics. Very it's a very Leo-ish kind of card. So what do we want to say about this? That flipped. Yeah. You're going to have an opportunity, and then there's perception, right? So opportunities are like in perception, and things can almost fall apart around you. And if you're focused on the good stuff, then you stay afloat and you change, and everything just kind of, you get sucked out of it almost immediately. Like it doesn't even touch you. It doesn't touch you. I had a car. I had a car. On May 2nd, I went to the park in my, it's not a fancy car, but it was new. I was making payments on it. And my payments and my insurance, like the car payment was $240 a month, which is fine. And I was paying like $170 on insurance, but I was underinsured and I didn't know. Anyways, this lady, I was like, I took the walk. I got my 10,000 steps in for the day. I get into the car and I was just ready to go and make some like food deliveries for Uber Eats and make some money. So I could fucking pay rent, right? And this lady was driving and she got distracted by the sunset, okay? She got distracted by the sunset. She admitted that it's her fault. She caught herself moving towards the sunset, overcorrected right into my car. So I owed like $11,000 on the car. And the damage was like $10,000. And I had no gap insurance. So now the bank wants like more than $1,000 from me. I have no car, which means I'm not going anywhere. Like, my back hurts, my brain has been rattled. I'm like going to chiropractor's appointments 3 days a week. But interestingly enough, like, I don't have the car payment and I don't have the insurance. You know what I mean? So Ethan's gonna pay rent for a couple of months until I can until I can go back to work. But also, you know, I might be doing okay at this sooner rather than later. At some point, there's going to be some kind of settlement with the insurance company, I'm sure. But it's going to be a long time coming, probably. I mean, she admitted fault and everything. But it's like I kind of have to be done with my medical appointments. I probably have to go get my brain checked out again. And like, because I've got the headaches that don't go away and the little earache and whatever, like the buzzing. But it's, yeah. It is what it is. But I'm kind of glad that I get to hang out at home. I don't have any screaming young ones. But I was wanted to do this, the little tarot channel here, and here I am doing it. And so part of me is just super happy, even though I'm kind of broke right now. I'm not like a huge saver of money, right? But it's like, I know that things are going to turn around for me, and I do have skills. Like when I can go get a job, I'll go get a job, you know? Yeah, I feel like it'll be fine. The chiropractor's making some improvements. So it's finally starting, I think, to turn around and stuff. And I feel pretty good about it. Like, you know, it'll be fine. Like, everything's working out. And at least I get to stay home for a couple months. You know? I'll make enough to eat. And then I'll get a job back. My rent is really inexpensive. So, because I split it with Ethan and we live in a tiny place. So it's, you know, I'll pay him back. And then I'll have money and I'll put it away towards a car. It'll be fine. At least I can, the chiropractor is like a 30-minute bus ride away. It's not terrible. Like, I kind of like walking a lot. We have all done that for 1.5 years. What's that? What did you do? What do you mean? What'd you do for 1.5 years? Yeah, it's the Outlook fucking card again. And there's the Leo. Yeah. It's the point of view. It's the point of view. Because, like, I kind of know that I attracted the car wreck happened. Of all times, I'm meditating in the car when I get fucking hit. I'm fucking meditating in the car. And now I do get to stay home. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Stay home. I'm sorry, Barbie. I'm getting ready to end stream. It's been 3 hours, so I'm ending stream. But I hope that, yeah, I know you're Leo. So, yeah. It's like, you know, your confidence will move you forward. I know it's hard to, like, always be positive and shit, but if you just think better feeling thoughts sometimes about stuff, like, I know that you're probably ready to go. Are you ready to go back to work? You don't go back to the office yet? Do you have the option of working? I don't know. Like, I would just, it's so cliche to be like, oh, look at the bright side. That card, it just continues to come up. And it's like the Outlook thing. It's like I choose to believe that I am lucky. I choose to believe that I'm lucky. It was like the universe was really listening to me, because I got that car in January. In January. Right before, in January 2020, right before the fucking COVID thing hit. You're in the office every day? Okay, well, cool. What are some things that are good about it? Is it the pay? Is it like your level of autonomy? Like you don't have too many people up your butt. Maybe you have somebody you can delegate to. Maybe you don't have to communicate too much to people. The community and, you know, it's like shit stirring and like whatever you can get behind this kind of fun, just like the office-y, gossipy kind of stuff. Just like whatever the best qualities of this job are, the most enjoyable things. And when those things occur to you, when you're in your moment, you just kind of go, wow, I'm really enjoying this conversation today. Yeah, you have good employees, right. And you'll notice if you put your energy into that, like, oh, you know, the quality employees, things are going well with them. They care and do their jobs and communicate well. And if you just keep like putting your energy into that stuff, you'll start noticing more and more and more of it. So that's awesome. And then if you feel like you're not thinking of anything positive about it, if you can, try to get off the subject entirely and like just think about vacation or something. You've always been reasonably good about that stuff because you'll like, if you feel like ass or whatever, you'll just open another tab and start shopping a little bit. Put something on your Amazon wish list. You can build it all up and then delete it. Yeah, take a vacation. You think about vacations. The Six of Wands. Yes. Oh, the Six of Wands is also a promotion. That wasn't the Six of Swords. That was the Six of Wands. I feel like if you're distracted and you're thinking about good things, all of a sudden that promotion is there. This is another card of promotion. All right, so I'm just rambling, and I was rambling like we were rambling. What are the good stuff? What are the good things? And then you got the actual 2 cards that were for promotion. So the Nine of Wands is just like keep going. They're ascending. They're literally promoting. They're walking up the corporate ladder. And then the other one that we just had, that I just showed you, was the Six of Wands. And it was like with the blue butterfly, so like transforming this thing. And so it sounds dumb to say that that things kind of magically transform, but in a sense, so like the Ten of Pentacles card is the Tree of Life. It's like the Kabbalistic Tree of Life. You're Jewish-ish, so you probably remember. But like, it has all these like heavenly realms and ethereal whatevers, and then down at the bottom where it meets you, where it meets the earth, it's all the lens of your perception. Okay. It's the lens of your perception. And so literally everything is filtered through the lens of your perception. And when you're like shopping and when you're sleeping and dreaming, and that's not wasted. It seems like it's wasted time, but it's really not wasted. That is more of a creative mode, because Milan, we're closed. I'm getting the heck out of here. Thank you, but subscribe so you know when I go live the next time, because I'm going to do like 8 free readings tomorrow too. Thank you. Yeah. Now it says I have 0 viewers. Not only are you on Michael's website right now, dreaming, which is still good, I will maintain, but you're also talking to me. Yay! Thank you. But like that dreaming process and getting out of the drudgery is what makes that promotion possible. Do we know when it's going to happen? No, but it happens when you are distracted, you know what I mean, by everything that's going right in your life. Like, you're almost like, you know, you could just be kind of fucking off, but trusting that everything is coming, your ships are coming in, and it's all being made manifest. So somehow I was going somewhere with the Kabbalistic tree of life, and I just don't know enough about it to like keep going. Not so much getting work done. Not today work. But like with most people, they can fuck off for a certain amount of time and still get things done, right? So you're always a productive person. Yeah. Well, we should call that for today, because I feel like that's pretty much all the energy is going to do. And I'm at 3 hours, which means it's not going to improve. But we could do like a friendly chit chat, just kind of hang out, and then some other kind of reading in the future too. So, yay. I'm excited. I love you. I miss you so much. I do think about going over there. Like, you know, but it's so weird. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't sleep last night. I took this as an opportunity to like, no, I never sleep during the night. During the night is usually when I go on. But today I was like, I need to get live during the day. I need to be up when the sun is up. And I want to be like, and I want to reset my schedule. So today I'm pushing myself to stay awake for another 6 hours at least, maybe longer. But I will rest, and we'll catch up. Or something. At one point, I will be like within like. I figure I'll probably have a car by the time the weather gets really shitty. I don't know, because I don't have a job. But it'll all work out. I've had a variety of. I missed my little car. I was doing the Uber Eats, which ended up being kind of lucrative, but you also lose money too. All right, you go work. But don't work too hard. Make sure to balance it with shopping and fuckery. Yay! It's so good to see you. No, I don't see you, but you know. We'll make it happen sometime. All right. Bye to anybody who's hanging out. I am getting offline, but if you subscribe, you'll know when I come on. I should be on tomorrow, so hopefully I catch you there. So hit the bell, and I will see everybody later. Bye-bye. Thank you. Thank you again, Jessica.